Hello, and glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about three important points to help you to grow your business online and to be able to do that without knowing everything. Some people think that they need to know everything before they can get started, before they can help someone, before they can, do anything like that. And it's not that way. And that's what I have learned and grown and found out. I can turn around and help someone learn something who's struggling with something that maybe I was struggling with. And then I've learned it maybe because I was there before them, and then they can, then if they have a question, then I can turn around and help them. So you don't have to know everything to start your business. And I'm sure those of you that have already started your, and have side businesses and, are looking to maybe take it to I don't full time doesn't quite seem like a good word, but that's all I can think of right now. But to something that you want to do with your life, something that you want to do to get you to where you want to go. And so I wanted to talk today about three particular points. Of course, there's lots of things, lots of points, lots of important things that we need to learn and grow, and as we're learning and growing our businesses. But I wanted to bring up these 3 points today. So I have my notes here. I got my electronic notes. I got my notes on paper, and so let's get started. First of all, as you're hopping on, please drop in where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about this topic. Do you already have a full grown business? How is that going? Do you have a side business? Are you wanting to take it to the next level? What are you thinking? Share with me, and I will continue to share my journey with you and the stories that go along with them. But for today, I want to start off with this one. So, when we are, wanting to build our business online, a lot of people already know who it is they want to help, but there's a lot of people that don't. So that's kind of like an overarching thing. It's important to know who you're talking to and know what you want to do to help them out of their pains and struggles and what have you, so and be able to point them to a solution. But as you are wanting to do that, and you're wanting to, like I said, either start a side business, keep with your side business, take it to what you really want to do, and just build your business online as not a side business, but that's what you want to do, then there are a few things that you need to know that you need to start with. And that is a lot of thought work, a lot of maybe reading, a lot of looking at who it is that you really want to maybe emulate, maybe someone that really, brings good things out in you as far as being able to build a business. And as you're doing that, then you got to think about, okay, so how do I get started? So, and these I have in a particular order. So, the first thing is, what goals as you're dreaming or thinking about what it is that you want to do, whether you, like I said, whether you want to, just have a side gig, or, full time, or, if this is something you want to do for the rest of your life, whatever. Once you have decided that and who and all of that, what goals do you have? What goals do you want to reach? And of course, there's always going to be a big overarching goal, and there's always going to be little goals to get you to where it is you actually really want to end up and where you really want to be. For me, my overarching goal was, and it's very basic because I think this is what a lot of people want, which is time freedom and financial freedom. I wanted so much to be able to help my boys, my family, myself, others, and, to do the things that I really wanted to do. And I started out, oh, I didn't introduce myself. Let me do that before I get going. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, lead generation, as well as video marketing. Up to date, modern, and trending. So, and if you have any questions, you can drop them in the box. If you can't drop them in the chat box now, you can do it later. You can always do it on the replay. I know there are some things that I watch that I can't quite get to make comments, but when I go back later and because there's something I really wanted to, sit down and take notes or whatever, then, I do it then, and I make my comments. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, so important to introduce yourself. Let people know who you are that don't regularly come and aren't here all the time, so have no idea who I am. Or so for those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, that's who I am. That's what I do. And the other thing is that even if you have a question or a comment, you can always direct message me in Messenger on Facebook, and I'll answer your question, or if you want to have a chat, whatever. Okay, so that's it about that. But so let's getting back to goals. Deciding whatever that overarching goal is for you. I didn't start out to well, I'd been an entrepreneur for a little over 20 years, maybe off and on. And then, and I'm a registered nurse, so I ended up becoming disabled. And so then that side tracked my nursing, and then I had to find something else. And I already had the side gig, which then became my, that's my way to provide for my family. So I had to set goals for myself, and not just the overarching goals, but the daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, things that are going to help me to get where I want to be. And if they're not written down, if they're not, something that's clear, then you can end up staying stuck. And that doesn't help you. It doesn't help your family. It doesn't help those people that you care so much about. And then the next thing is, after you written out your goals, then it's important to make a plan. And that plan then gives you what it is, how you're going to reach these goals. And then the last thing that I'm going to talk about today a little bit is action. If you set a goal and you make a plan, but you don't take any action, then it's not really going to go anywhere. Nothing's, really going to get to where you want to get to. You're not going to live the life that you want to live, or maybe you're happy with the life that you're living. You just want to reinforce and make sure that your business continues to have longevity, which is something that's really, really important. And it's really important to me as well. But you have to have that action there, the action plan there. You got to have, what you're going to do to reach your goals. And so basically that's all I really had for today. I just wanted to bring out these things, and then we'll talk about some other things tomorrow that are associated with being able to build your business online. And if you already have a business that you've started, maybe how to work it better if things aren't working as well as you'd like. If you are stuck, and a lot of us get stuck, myself included, and I have to rethink things and decide, what am I doing? And sometimes for me, as it's because I didn't take the action that I needed to take. I have a tendency to overload myself, and that's not a good thing, because when you overload yourself, then you get into overwhelm, and then you may start to, or let me put this way, I get into overwhelm. I start to, um, you know, get stuck, and then I get, distracted and all of those types of things. Whereas if I set my goals, made my plan, took the action, action gets rid of that, that stuckness. Action gets rid of that part that just keeps you, where you're not able to move forward at all. The word won't come to me right now, but it will when I'm done. Always does. It always comes back, but whether it comes back when I want it to or not. But anyway, just so you know, because a lot of people think that they're lazy, when they can't keep going for some reason, but it's not that. A lot of times we get ourselves into overwhelm because we give ourselves too much to do, and we can't get it all done. So then we have to just do what I've learned to call, from the mentors that I, followed and learned from, is to break it down a little more. Instead of having a big old chunk of hunk, start to, break it down so that you can, better be able to take the actions that you need to take and keep yourself moving forward. So that is basically all I have for today. I'm sorry if you hear my chair squeaking, but it's trying to die on me. I have to get another chair eventually, but for right now. So I apologize for that if you're hearing that. But if you have any questions, are you understanding what it is that I'm saying? And if you're not, then please let me know. Put something in the chat, whether you can do it now, whether you do it, when you catch it on the replay, whatever. And I will answer your questions. And you can also, like I said, get me in Messenger on Facebook, and just look up Cherie Woodard and ask me a question. That'll be fine. And then maybe I can help you out. Okay, so that's it. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I hope your day is very um, awesome, and that this opened up something in your mind, maybe to help you to move forward in what it is that you want to do. So take care. Bye now.